Well, tonight on The Edge, a man in custody in connection to the brutal murder of a Hazel Park mother and her 12-year-old son.
Fox News' Dave Spencer was there as the suspect was brought in by police and joins us live with more. And Dave, you were the only journalist on the street there. You talked to this guy for a minute.
I did. He didn't have much to say. We'll get to that in a minute. But this all happened at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon on Labor Day. And early today, right 24 hours after that, is when we started to get wind that an arrest in this case was likely. So we made our way down here to the Hazel Park Police Department. And we noticed right around 8 o'clock is when other officers started gathering outside. We watched an SUV pull in with somebody in the back seat. That somebody had no shirt on. He had no shoes on. He was in handcuffs. And we watched him be taken into police custody. Anything you want to say to the Hill family at all? Anything at all? Anything about the family of a 12-year-old? Just silence from the suspect as he was led from the police car into the station, where he's now being processed in connection to a double homicide that happened Monday night. The victims here, 41-year-old Linda Hill and her 12-year-old son, Cardi. They were found in their home on Bernardino Avenue near 9 Mile and 75. Medical examiner tells Fox 2 that both victims had their throats slashed, which was determined to be the cause of death. The victims are described as being both loving, quiet, and sweet. The family says this tragedy has shaken them to their core. They've set up a GoFundMe to help with burial and funeral expenses. They also say 12-year-old Cardi was just a sweet boy who enjoyed video games, anything a 12-year-old would do, and spending time with the family. We spoke with Cardi's grandmother, who is also the mother of Linda Hill.
She never went out to party. Everything was done inside the house, so we just a close-knit family, that's it. Oh, that's the sweetest little boy I ever seen and known and raised. Yep, and I'm gonna miss him dearly, both of them.
They take this crime very seriously. This was a cowardly, heinous, vile crime, and the Hazel Park Police Department, the City of Hazel Park, we will not rest until justice is served in this case.
And that's indeed what they did at 8 o'clock today. As I mentioned, that's when a suspect was taken into custody. I did reach out to the victim's family here, and just to make sure that they were aware that an arrest was made. They told me they were. And when I asked if there's any known relationship between the suspect and the victims there, they just didn't want to comment at this time. They instead want to focus on the victims, rightfully so, now that an arrest has been made. In fact, they're planning to hold the vigil to honor their memories sometime tomorrow evening here in Hazel Park. Reporting live in Hazel Park, Dave Spencer on The Edge.
Yeah, and I know that grandmother spoke earlier to Fox 2, and when asked by Charlie Langton, hey, do you happen to have a suspicion of who this could be, that person chose not to comment, understandably. But the bottom line here is that for somebody else who notices something that they're seeing in a relationship that may be dangerous, to speak up, that's so critically important.
Yeah, anytime you can prevent these tragedies, just by having an inkling and acting on that, you could go a long way. It never hurts to act on those suspicions. Who knows, you might save a life. You don't want to end up on the other end of this.
Yeah, and you certainly don't know what will happen in these situations, and we are thinking of that entire family. Dave Spencer for us live tonight. Thank you.